I am excited. We are going to be focusing on the new cool song for this week and essential piano exercises. This is the Virtuoso Stage. And so every week we have our lessons that we do. Every Thursday, we go live with the Apprentice Stage, the Maestro Stage, and the Virtuoso Stage. And so this Virtuoso Stage that we're doing today, last week, if you remember, this is from my book, Cool Songs for Cool Kids, book 3. We actually have primer level, book 1, book 2, book 3, Cool Songs That Rock, Cool Songs That Rock 1 and 2. We're going to be doing Cool Songs book 3, and this is actually Master of My Fate. Now, we did this last week. What I'm going to do is I'm going to play through this. You can watch, not last week, last month, sorry. The first week of last month, we did Master of My Fate. You can go back into your account and you can watch that lesson. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to play through this once, just as a refresher, and then we're going to move on. And today's lesson is going to be entirely focused on power play. This is actually found on page 8 from the book, Cool Songs for Cool Kids, book 3. And you can get that. It's available on my website, the PDF version, or you can get the paperback on Amazon. But right now, I'm going to play this for you. We're going to start off just playing Master of My Fate, and then we will do power play. And then before I end, let's see, I will do a refresher on how to log into your account and access everything. So I'll show you how you can log in and access the books that you've purchased and downloaded, and then the previous video lessons as well. But let me go to the overhead view. I'm getting tangled up. Hold on for a second. Okay. All right. Sorry about that. All right. So let me play Master of My Fate. I'll just play this for you. This is just a review from last week. All right. Hopefully you can still hear everything okay. So I'm just going to play Master of My Fate. We'll review it, and then we'll go on to power play. Now, again, that is Master of My Fate, and that is from my book, Cool Songs for Cool Kids, book 3. I composed this back in, 2000, 2009, 2010. It's been a while, but this is Master of My Fate. In this book, we have 10 cool songs that are more for advanced level students. Now, this is Power Play right here. Power Play is kind of a fun pop piece. I actually included this piece. I included some of these pop pieces that I have in my latest book, Essential Pop Piano Exercises. So some of the pop pieces, not all of the pieces in Cool Songs for Cool Kids Book 2 are pop style, but a few are, and I included them in my book, Essential Pop Piano Exercises Every Piano Player Should Know. And you can get that book on my website, musicmotivation.com, or from Amazon. But let me play Power Play. This is kind of a fun pop piece. Now, it is 4 pages long, so I will need to turn the page. So hopefully I can turn the page okay. But watch this. I'm just going to play it for you. Now, right here, I'm just going to explain a little bit. What happens is we have a lot of movement, and I want you to watch what the right hand does just because of this, because we have a lot of kind of offbeat syncopation. Watch what happens. And now it just intensifies. Sorry, page turn. Oh, hold on, sorry. I lost my place. 37, 38, 39. Kind of a fun piece. Let me come back to the front here for a second. Okay, it's kind of a fun piece to play, and it has a lot of, it's kind of a pop rock-ish style piece, and we're in the key of C major. Okay, Power Play. We're in the key of C major. The left hand is primarily doing a lot of octave intervals. Beautiful piece. Thank you. Appreciate that. So we have octave intervals with the left hand. The right hand, we're breaking apart a lot of octave chords, but we're also taking patterns. And I want to show you and explain about these patterns, because as you play through it, what you're doing is keys, but we're moving up and coming down. Let me go back to the overhead view. This is power play again. Let me play this for you. So watch what happens. I'm going to come up here to this keyboard up here so you can see a little closer, but watch this. We're starting here. Technically, here's an A minor triad. A major seventh would be this, A seventh. This is an A minor seventh chord is what we have here. And then we come down, we do the same thing. See, we're moving kind of from the top coming down. We're just taking an A minor seventh chord and breaking it apart. Now the left hand is doing this. It's a 1-5-8 left hand pattern to start off with. Oh, sorry. Wait a second. Where am I? Yeah. Okay. So we have. Oh. Sorry, I was looking at the wrong note. We go up to the F. That's what the left hand is doing there. And then we come down again. Now, I would need to go clear down here, so I'm going to come back down to this keyboard. My left hand is just doing octave intervals. A, F, G, A. Pretty much that's all my left hand is doing. Almost the entire way throughout the entire piece, it's A, octave interval, to the F, to the G, and then the A. Now, the right hand creates a fun little melodic, almost pattern. What we're doing, we start on the A, and again, it's just this pattern. We're just doing these white keys, and we're doing an octave interval. See the C to C, A to A. And then if you notice, the right hand is actually coming down. Watch what happens. So we're coming down with the right hand, just doing a melody. And then we do the same thing up an octave. That's pretty much what we do, almost the entire pattern throughout the entire piece. And the left hand is just doing octave intervals. That's pretty much what we're doing throughout the entire piece. Top of page 9, we actually start to do an octave. Here, I'll show you. I'll pull the music up here. So starting on, and again, this is from my book, Cool Songs for Cool Kids, book 3. But here, this is power play, is what I'm playing. Starting at the top of page 9, look what happens. The pinky is holding down a whole note. The thumb is playing eighth notes. It's an octave interval, A. That's all we're doing. The pinky is holding down. We've got the whole note. And then the thumb is playing the eighth notes. And we do that on A. And then we do that on F. And then we do that on G. A, F, G. That's the chord progression. A, F, G. A, F, G. We're following that chord progression, and we're just doing that pattern with that progression. The right hand starts to do an octave interval. Remember how we're coming down with the right hand. That's pretty much what we're doing with the right hand while we change the chords with the left hand. And then we go up an octave with the right hand. Starting in measure 25, I wanted to have a descending pattern. If you look right here, measure 25, we're coming down and we do this. And we're just descending while the left hand is pretty much holding, again, the chord progression of A, then F, then G. That's all we're doing. That we're coming down and going up again. That's all we're doing. That's it. So we are coming down, going up, coming down, going up. And it's kind of a fun pattern because we go back and forth from that to we're following that progression as well. But if you notice at the bottom of page 9, and many times I like to do this, I like to keep a recurring pattern, but modify it. So up here, this is what we had, where we have the eighth notes, the thumb playing eighth notes, the pinky holding down. So I wanted to follow that same progression, but now I've varied it. The thumb is still playing those eighth notes, but now I gave the pinky a little more action, a little more exciting patterns to follow. The right hand is still doing what it did before. We still have this. But now we have this with the left hand. So we have a lot more movement with that left hand pattern. I guess I should turn the page. And then we start changing and coming down. Again, the left hand pretty much stays the same as we're doing this, because then we come down to now right there, the right hand changed. If you remember, I'll come back over here to page 9. Okay, look at the right hand at the top right here. The right hand is doing this. That's what the right hand is doing there. Now, when we get over here, I did a slightly different pattern where the right hand starts to come down. If you notice right here, we do this now. We start with the octave interval, and then we go to the A, G, E, and then we play the seventh interval. The left hand is still playing that octave interval, but we're just descending down as we do this. So again, it's the same pattern. Then when we get to measures 51, here we have 49, 50, measures 51. Now I start changing the left hand. So the right hand is still doing what we had the right hand doing here. We just went up an octave, but now the left hand starts in with the same pattern that I did before with the left hand. So everything kind of builds on top of it, where we have, you can think of it like a section. So we start with this. Think of that as section A or section 1, and then we go to section B or section 2, where the right hand goes up an octave, but now the left hand is doing this. So we have more movement with the left hand. That's pretty much what we are doing. Again, it's a simple progression. It's a simple pattern. It's a fun piece. Teen boys especially love playing power play. But again, you see what the left hand is doing. You see what the right hand is doing. It's all about patterns. And we have this movement, almost like the left and right hand. I tried to have it where they were working together and then at times against each other, like they're clashing, but it complements each other so perfectly when you do that. And that is what is so fun about it. Now, I want to, before we end today's lesson, I want to share my screen and show you. I'm going to go over here. Well, let's see. Okay, I'm going to share my website. Okay. So this right here is my, I'll go to the home page so you can see a little better. All right, this is musicmotivation.com. For those of you who have signed up for either my Customer for Life or my Essential Piano Teacher, or you've purchased any of my books before, let me show you how to log into your account so you can actually access everything. When you first purchased anything from my website, you receive an automatic email that has the PDF book or an email letting you know that we're sending out the spiral bound books. Here you can scroll through everything and look at all the different pages and sites. At the very top, it says Home, About, Shop, Motivation, Cool Songs, Piano Exercises, Fun Piano Lessons, Piano Teachers, Events, Blog, Podcast, and Login. If you click on the Login section, and this will take you to the login page. I may be logged in, so it may actually just keep me logged in. Yeah, so I'm already logged in right here. If I were not logged in, I would need to log in and enter my email. But this is what it looks like when you log in. Let me log out. So this is what it looks like when you go to the login page. You can click where it says sign in with password. I already have mine saved right there. So then I just hit continue and it will open up and pull up the account. This is what it looks like when you log into your account. this is what your dashboard looks like. You can see at the top, it now says dashboard. Before it said login, but now it says dashboard. So here, when you log into your account after you've purchased any PDF book or purchased a course or done anything, it will take you to this page. Now at the very top, I tried to make it very easy where you can click to access all of your courses by clicking on this, or you can click to access your community pages by clicking here. Now, there's a video that kind of explains about it, and I walk through how to do that. Down below, it will have all the courses that you have purchased. These are courses that I've created. You may or may not have all of these depending on what you've purchased. If you are one of my customer for life or one of my essential piano teachers, which is the same thing as the customer for life, but for piano teachers, you will have access to every course I've ever created, every PDF book I've ever written, past, present, and future. You'll have access to everything I come out with. Down below, it shows all of the PDF downloads if you need to re-download or reprint out the here, and then just click. It used to be you could click on the cover. Now, for some reason, it's not allowing that. But if you click where it says download now, Cool Songs, this has download Cool Songs Book 3. So these, it will only show what you've purchased. So if you've purchased the book, it will be here. And it just goes through and shows some of my books that I have here. You can see I have 25 pages worth of, for people who have everything, it will have a lot in here because I have a lot of books, individual pages, different things. If we come back to the very top up here, where it says click to access your courses, let me show you this. When you access your courses, it will take you to this page right here. Let's see, I'm going to share this tab. So you click on that, it will take you to this page, and this is where you have all of your courses that you can access, and it will show you how much you've done. There's a little red line, showing you how much you've done of the course. If you go, here's the Apprentice Stage, Maestro Stage, Virtuoso Stage. You can click on any of those, and then you can actually log in to your account, okay? I would love to have you, let's see. When you come in here, if you notice at the top, it has the dashboard, community, or courses. So we've got the dashboard, community. Now I'm going to explain about the community here in a second. When you click on any of these, we are in the Virtuoso stage right now. If you click on the Virtuoso stage, then you'll be able to access and watch all of the previous, I didn't click on it, sorry. You'll be able to access all of the previous lessons that we had. Here we have a few from 2023 that we have still up. If you go to 2024, since we just barely started doing these every single week in October, we only have October up. But if you click on October, then you can come in here, and then you'll be able to watch, rewatch all of the previous lessons that were taught in the month of October. And then every month we'll have the new lessons. It's divided by months, divided by year. So here we will have October, November, December, January, February. We'll have all of the monthly lessons here, and they'll just go in order, October. And then here we'll have November, then December, and January. And so that's this format. If you ever need to, you can click here to take you back to your customer dashboard, or you can click here to return back to the customer center, and then here. Pretty simple, not too difficult. Has all of my motivation, empowered by positivity courses and different things as well. So you can click on those. Now, if I go back to the community page, I'm going to click on this where it says, click here for the community page. This is actually a community hub that we have created where you can actually interact not only with me, but with each other. Those of you who are signed up for the weekly online group piano lessons that we have, and you can log in and access your account. Here, depending on which groups you have been authorized to join or you are a part of, we have the Apprentice Stage, the Maestro Stage, the Virtuoso Stage, Customer for Life. This is where you can come and ask questions. You can create a post. People can comment on your post. They can like your post. I can comment on the post. I can like it. You can ask questions if you have a question during the week. You can ask questions not just for me, but for everyone within the community. And then here I have links where you can go through and you can see, different posts that I've done or different links that you can click on. And you can click and see different ones, what we have. This is a community center. This is where you can actually go through. I'm going to stop sharing this for a second. This is where you can go through and you can actually leave comments. You'll be able to comment on anything. So you can interact and help each other. I can help you. It's a great community center for everyone. Let's see. Oh, the pop song book. Sorry, I forgot to share that. Let me go back in and I'll share that. So the new book, she had a question, one of our online students who is watching right now within the course had a question about the essential pop piano exercise. Okay. And let me show you what it is. With the essential pop piano exercise, again, I'm going to share. We'll go back into the website. So right here, when you go into your account, and again, you can click here for your account. If I scroll down here below where it says download all PDF books, you can access it one of two ways. So I have included, see how we don't have Essential Pop there because I came out with it later. You'd have to actually hit these little squares at the bottom and that will open up a new page. Now the top remains the same, but if you scroll down below the courses, you have new books, whichever ones. If you've downloaded all of the books, now you can do this and you can go through. I think since it's a newer book, it would probably be near 25 because it was added more recently. Oh, maybe it's 24. So you would see it there is where you would see those books. Oh, there it is. That was on 24. So I clicked on 24 here. And so that's where it showed up, where you have Essential Pop Piano Exercises, Effortless, and then you have the album with piano and without piano that you can download the entire album. Then you can play along with the pop songs that I've created from the book Essential Pop Piano Exercises. That's one way to download it. If you don't see it on your page, send me a personal message and I will check your account. Make sure you have it because you should have it. I know you're one of our customers for life, so you should have it. Let me show you another way to access it as well if you don't want to go through all of those pages. Okay. See where we scroll down, see where it says Cool Song Series and Essential Piano Exercise Series. You can download all of the PDF books right within your account for the Cool Song Series here or for the Essential Piano Exercises here. If I click on this for the Cool Song Series, it will open up the Cool Songs tab. The first tab, we have the beginner level, Apprentice Stage, Maestro Stage, Virtuoso Stage, extra bonus books. This first tab right here that says Welcome to Cool Song Series, if you click on that tab, it will actually have a welcome page, welcome to the course, getting started, all these different things. This Getting Started tab right here, I actually included it in the Welcome to the Course page and the Getting Started, but it says start here to download all PDF books and minus tracks. If you open up this page right here, then you'll be able to actually download. This is for all the cool songs. I'm starting with the cool songs, and then we'll go to the Essential Piano Exercises. So here, you can actually scroll down. It explains the breakdown of all the cool songs, and then you can actually click. Here's a PDF page that says the Apprentice Stage. Download the Getting Started with Cool Songs beginner level. Here, this is the cool songs beginner level. This is one I don't have in books yet. You can click on that and it will automatically download the PDF book. Here you can click to download the zip file that has all of the PDFs, the MP3s, the minus tracks. Here you can download the zip file. Again, you can click on this, and then we get into the Maestro Stage. You can click to download that and all of the PDF files. And then the Virtuoso Stage, same thing. You can click and download all of those. And then, see how we have the primer? Book 1, Book 2, and Book 3. You can click, and then when you click on this, it will open up and download the page. So right here, now you can actually download it. You can print it out. Let's see, is that sharing it? Oh no, that didn't share. Hold on. I forgot to hit share. Sorry. So now it will open up like this, where then you can actually print out the book. You can download it. So that's something that is very helpful that you can go through and start to work on. And again, that was for the cool songs. I try to make it as easy as possible to do that. If we went, I'll come back and share this page right here. If we go in, now this is just for the cool songs. It doesn't have the essential piano exercises in here. If you were to go into, I'll come back to the customer center page. I tried to make it as easy to access everything as possible. If you come here to the cool songs series and you click on this, let's say, right here we have the Apprentice Stage, Maestro Stage. Let's say you want to have one of the cool songs. Now, again, these are the ones that have minus tracks you can play along with. If I click on the Virtuoso Stage right here, it will open up. Oh, I guess I should click on it. There we go. Then it opens up where you can download and you can watch the video lesson. So we have all of the video lessons. Here we have Power Play. Here we have Sonic Fusion. Here we have Hillbilly Boogie, Hybrid Hero. So if you were to click on one of these, and this is the Virtuoso Stage, so we have 50 cool songs. But if you were to click on one, you can click here and watch the video. So the video lesson where I'm playing, you can click here to download the PDF sheet music. And then down here, you actually have the performance speed with piano, performance speed without piano, and performance speed practice piano, that you can have this opened up so you can play along with the minus track. Here, with piano, for Hybrid Hero, this is what it sounds like. Okay, now that is with the piano. It's with me performing and playing with the piano. If you want performance speed without the piano, then it's removed the piano part. And then you add the piano part. If you want the practice speed, no piano, and practice speed, it actually has cut the tempo in half. However fast the piece is, it has cut it in half. So then, and you have a click all the way throughout. So you can practice playing at a slower tempo. So again, this is for the Cool Song series. If I go back to the Customer Center, all right, that was for the Cool Song series, all the different cool songs. Here for the Essential Piano exercise, if you click on this, this is where we have all of the different video lessons that I've done with the different essential piano exercises. Plus we have the books. Okay. So here, I believe the essential pop piano exercise book should be in here. Oh, it's not showing yet. It's in there. It's just not showing yet. I apologize about that. But if you go in here, it should be in here in the course introduction. It should have all of the essential piano exercise books where you can download all of those as well. So again, we have all the different sections. This is where you can download the PDF books right here in this section. So hopefully that gave you a few options of where you can go to download the PDF book. So I try to put a lot of information. There's a lot in there. Let's see. Could you show us again where we get to the page that has 25 pages? Oh, the home page. Okay, sorry. I was trying to figure out what you meant by that at first. If you go to the home page when you first log into your account, now again, unless you're one of my customer for life or one of my, okay, I'm back here. Let's come back here. Unless you are one of the essential piano teachers or customer for life, you won't have access to everything unless you've purchased it. But everyone who has purchased my customer for life or my essential piano teacher lifetime studio license, you have access to everything I have created or will create. That does not include physical products unless you buy those. Okay. But if you scroll down on the home page, so this is the home page when you first, you can get here by clicking on this customer dashboard page and it will take you, oh, well, now it's wanting me to share that page instead. Let me stop sharing that. Hold on. Oh, I just logged out of it. Give me 1 second. I'll get back to that page. Okay. So this is the page you're talking about here. On this page, if you scroll down, this says access your course. This says access your community pages. If you scroll down, you can click on any of these to access any of those. But if you keep scrolling down, that's where you have all of the PDF books. And this is where, if you've purchased them, they'll be here. Now, if you haven't purchased any of the books, then it won't be here. But if you've purchased the PDF books, they'll be here. And of course, if you've purchased the Essential Piano Teacher's Lifetime Studio License or the Customer for Life, that comes with all of the books. So as you scroll down to the bottom, then it has these little boxes right here. These boxes represent page numbers, okay? Because I have PDF books and then I have individual sheet music as well. And so if you were to click on page 1, that's where we are. Page 2, if I clicked on page 2, then it will refresh the page. Everything on the top remains the same. So all of this is still the same. You have to scroll down, but now where the downloads section is here, these are all new books or different books than what we had on the previous page. People don't realize when they become one of my customer for life or one of my essential piano teachers lifetime studio license, they get a lot of material. I mean, a lot of material, and it just keeps coming. I keep giving them more and more material as well. So here you can see I have a lot of these individual cool songs. Now, some of these are within the Cool Song Series course, and you can access them that way, or you can click to download them here. Now, for those of you who are the essential piano teachers, you will also see the lifetime studio license. You know, if I come over here, that's just page 3. So if I go to page 25, the 3 dots down here signifies that it just keeps going on and on. Okay. So let's see. Hold on. There we go. All right. So let me scroll down on this to the bottom here. So look at this. We've got all of these PDFs right there. If I go to 24, sorry, my computer is taking its sweet time right now. Now we're on 24. We have all of these on page 24. If I go to page 23, okay, that's not the right page. What page is that? Oh, I guess that is 23. Oh, I think some of these, you may not have 25. I think some of these I had downloaded a few times, so you may not actually have 25. Yeah, so look at those. Now, these are studio licenses. So some of these will say individual PDF, some will say studio license. But yeah, there's a lot. Hopefully that helps. Okay. Somehow I see 12 pages on the bottom. You know what? It could be that I have 25 pages on mine because I think I may have doubled some of my downloads. Because I think when I was demonstrating, it may have doubled some. So it may have put extra in mine. I think 12 might be accurate, actually. So I think you're probably right. I think it is 12 pages. I'll double check that. Okay. Oh, yeah, the resume should be there. I think it was on there. I'd be happy to give you the resume. So the resume might be there, it might not, but look through it. I think on the website, if you go to the About section, I think it has my resume on the About section. Look through it. Let me know what you think. Hopefully this helps, but let me know if you have any questions. It's fun. I enjoy having all of the different students from all over the world. We'll come back to the solo view, who ask questions, and it's fun. Sometimes it takes me a little while to get back to everyone. I apologize, but keep going, okay? Keep doing everything that you are doing. Let's see, very helpful. She has 25 pages. Okay. Well, I will check it out and see what it is. So thank you for letting me know. That's great. Okay. I'll check and see what's going on with that. Yeah, if you are one of the essential piano teachers, you should have everything as well. So I'll check it. We'll get everything worked out. Okay. Thank you guys so much. Keep up the good work. Let me know if you have any questions. Until next week. See you later. Bye.